Hello everyone, I am Kirtivasan. In this lecture we are going to discuss about 3-bit triple up counter along with my teammates. In this video we will see about what is counter, types of counter, difference between asynchronous and synchronous counters, circuit diagram and its simulation. First, what is counter? The counter is a sequential circuit and it just simply counts clock pulses. Like if it is at 0, then at next state it will show us 1, and at the next state it will give 2, and it keep on going. This is the counter, and the number from which it starts and ends counting depends on the design we required. If we want up counter means we will design up counter from 0 to 6, and there may be a counter from 1 to 9. Next, there are two types of counters, asynchronous or ripple and synchronous counters. Difference between asynchronous counter and synchronous counter. Asynchronous counter means in this flip-flops are connected in such a way that output of the first flip-flop drives the clock of the next flip-flop. Like if this is the first flip-flop and this is the second flip-flop, here the clock pulse is given. The output of this clock pulse is given to the input of the next flip-flop's clock pulse. This is the asynchronous counter. Synchronous counter means there is no connection between output of first flip-flop and next flip-flop. Here, like this is the first flip-flop and this is the next flip-flop. Here the clock pulse is connected in such a way that there is no link between the first flip-flop and second flip-flop in synchronous counter. Second point is the flip-flops are not clocked simultaneously in asynchronous counter, because I have seen that there is a delay between first clock pulse and second clock pulse. Here this is the first flip-flop, second means the clock is first given to the first flip-flop and then output of this only given to the second flip-flop, so that there is the clock pulse is not simultaneous in this flip-flop. But in synchronous counter, clocks are simultaneously given to each other. A circuit is simple for more number of states in asynchronous counter, whereas in synchronous circuit becomes complicated as number of states increases. Speed is slow as clock is propagated through a number of stages. Here speed is high. Here speed is slow because clock is propagated through a number of stages. 1, 2, 3 means if here the clock first given to the input of the first, and then it will give to second, and then it will give to third. So there is a slow propagation in this asynchronous, but whereas in synchronous the propagation is high. Next we will see about circuit diagram for ripple up counter. This is a circuit. We will simulate it in the electronic circuit studio app. I already gave the circuit connections. Here I give voltage as 5 volt. Here voltage as 5 volt. Next I have taken these flip-flops from the below, and the clock pulse is also taken from below. Here the clock pulse is given not simultaneously, therefore it is called asynchronous counter, and the output is taken from the queue. Before we run this circuit, we must notice that here this is the MSB bit, the rightmost flip-flop is MSB and this is LSB. If here the flip-flop is first flip-flop in high and this 2 is low, means here we will see that it is 1 0 0. It means it is 1. Okay, we will calculate it from right to left, because it is MSB and this is LSB. In this lecture If we run this experiment, we will calculate the values from right to left. Okay, right to left, we must notice that carefully. Next, okay, we will run this circuit. Here if this is 0 0 1 and this is 0 1 0 means 2. Here 0 1 1 means 3. Now 1 0 0 means 4. Here 1 0 1 means 5. It will count only from 0 to 7 because it is 3-bit counter. This is 6 and 1 1 means 7. That's all about the lecture. Thank you for watching.